Alright, get in here, people, because I'm not going to start talking until I got a few people in here. We're going to do something a little different today. I usually start talking right off the bat, but I don't have much to talk about. I just saw something that made my whole fucking day. You fucking loser. You fucking loser. Your fucking channel has tanked. First off, since I stopped having your back, your fucking channel has tanked, Anderson Henderson. Our love tanked, and so did your channel. Anyway, get in here. I need more people because this is fucking funny. But you know what? Anderson Henderson won't let you play his shit. You play his shit, he'll flag you down. He's a pussy. So I can't technically play it live, but I will tell you what's so funny about it. I watched not even 3 minutes. I'm already laughing my fucking ass off. What's up, baby girl? Hey, Carrie, my number 2 co-owner of the channel is here. Salute to you, beautiful lady. She's my baby girl. Yes, he does strike channels. He tries to pretend he doesn't strike channels. But you remember he struck mine. But he strikes channels. He's a striker. He's a faggot flagger. We know this. We're going to... Well, fuck. People will... How'd you get demoted? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is a brand new channel I've seen of yours. What's up, Nick? I saw your sexy lady come in my room earlier, Miss Apple. Miss Apple Bottom Jeans. Apple Juice. It was a pleasure to have her. No, I'll rinse you up, babe. This is a new channel. Well, how can it be when I got notifications? She just must have changed the name. I can't pronounce that, Carrie. Internauti. Infinitum? I don't know. Alright, alright, babe, well, whatever you want. So, yes, Nick, and obviously you're always a pleasure to the eyes. Number 3, what are you talking about, babe? I don't know. You're not number 3. You're like the second owner of my channel next to me. How the fuck you thinking you're number 3? You go live the same time as Trump. Oh, I'm glad you noticed that. Fuck. I don't say fuck Trump, but I don't do that intentionally, Nick. And I'm flattered that you would rather watch me than Trump. Infinitum. I don't know what that even means. But, so I went over to I went over to Stephen Haven Bellows. Anderson Henderson. Stephen Haven Bellows is his real name for those of you who still aren't in the mix. You know, the guy I was with for 12 years. Anyway, I just saw, and I hope fucking Rosie flags him for fucking playing her shit. Because if I gotta say one thing about Johnny Boy, is that at least he doesn't flag when you play his fucking shit. At least he doesn't. At least he has enough of a... At least Melton John has enough courtesy to understand that whenever you put an opinion or a YouTube video up, others may want to use a part of it or, you know, share their opinion on it, and he won't fucking flag you. But Anderson fucking faggotry over there, he does. He fucking flags. But you know what I saw this little bitch doing? This little bitch. I watched 3 fucking minutes of it, then I turned it off. Give him a quick... I don't even give him thumbs down. Because I don't even give a fuck about him enough anymore to even give him a thumbs down. But I don't want to watch him either. You know, I don't want to watch him either. He's a piece of shit. He makes me sick looking at him. Plus, I've moved on. He gave you a strike, too. See how sickening he is? Plus, I've moved on. Anyway. So, Hey, what's up, Apple Juice? Anderson is a piece of shit. He was verbally abusive one time to me and I never went back. Oh, honey. Verbally abusive one time? Imagine 12 years of it. 12 fucking years. 12 fucking years. So this little punk ass went over and I did flee the area like a refugee from his fucking channel. I only went over there because somebody told me to go watch like the first couple minutes of his latest stream and I laughed my ass off and I sure as fuck did. First of all, his channel tanked whenever I stopped endorsing him, whenever I stopped going behind the scenes protecting him, whenever I stopped taking up for him, whenever we fell out and the love was gone and, you know, I started doing all that shit for Melton instead, right? Look how much more attention Melton got. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, this motherfucker got all pissed off at poor old Rosie O'Kelly, who's cool as fuck. I'm down for Rosie. She's funny. She's entertaining. I don't watch her a lot, but from what I've seen of her, she's sweet, she's nice to her audience, and she's entertaining. She tries to bring you quality content. A lot of people like to see that IRL streaming. The last time I watched her, she was chooching around Vegas, and I got to see a lot of Vegas, and, you know, I was going to go on a Vegas trip with my husband, like, a couple months before he died, because we were going to celebrate our first year wedding anniversary there. So I never got to go, but it's interesting to see what that place looks like nowadays. Hey, what's up, Fupa, baby girl? Well, you had people trying to get you to watch him for weeks. You just have to go, but thank you, but I'm not interested like 1,000 times. Yeah, those are demonic people. Anybody that told you that is a demon or have Satan working through them because you don't want to get mixed up in that. Trust me, the abuse is not worth it. That's why you even started commenting to Anderson to defend Rosie. Interesting, I didn't know that. So, basically, like I say, I don't like the faggotry flagging. And like I say about Milton John, at least he'll give you the courtesy of not flagging you if you upload his content. And you guys know I don't believe in flagging at all. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Anyway, I don't know how I loved this man for 10 years. I don't know how we kept a relationship going that long, but we did. So anyway, you know, he plays a clip of Rosie O'Kelly when he enters the stream, right? And he's all excited at first, saying, you know, Rosie O'Kelly acknowledged me. Guess what, retard? Rosie O'Kelly acknowledges everybody just about everybody when they first enter her stream. You know, she'll say, hey, so-and-so, how are you? You know, she does that. She's nice like that. So don't feel special, because you ain't. And you know what? The second thing he did is the one unspoken rule of live streaming. What's the one unspoken rule of live streaming, guys? Does anybody know? Does anybody know before I say it? You don't go into another live streamer's room while they're live streaming and announce that you're live. So she did, and she had every right to condescendingly tell this fool, thanks for coming in here telling me you're live, because that's just the one thing you don't do. And she's right, too. She hit the nail on the head. She said something, now not verbatim, but something to the effect of, or it was D-dubs, something to the effect of, you know, you really know your channel's a piece of shit when you have to do that kind of thing. That's unspoken. See, this guy Anderson thinks he's back in the game. He's all back in the game. Well, first off, you're never going to be back in the game when you come on and you can't hold your eyes open and you're drooling out your mouth half the time, having a young lady that's way too young to be on here, subjecting her to these people. They make fun of her, and you laugh with them while they do it, just like you used to do me. And except she's a lot dumber than I am from what I'm gathering. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just her young. I think it's just the fact that she's young, not dumb. And this may be new. This website's new to her. You know, she hasn't done this shit Liz hasn't done this shit for no 10, 12 years like me and Anderson has. But regardless, he's trying to replace me and shit, and it's never gonna work. And I don't know with Anderson how I feel sometimes. It teeter-totters, it really does. But more often than not, I just don't even think about him. Just try not to think about him. Usually it works. I don't even watch him that much. But, yeah, you know, his channel has tanked since he lost my loving endorsement straight out. And, he is, I mean, you guys watch him, you'll see what I'm talking about. That's why he's uploading old videos of him now, like his old Coltonwood disc. I didn't watch it, but it said I just read the title. I'm assuming, you know, it's an older video, obviously, before he got on meds. And it's probably one of his better ones of his glory days when he still had a mind of his own that wasn't, you know, numbed. If the real Anderson Henderson wasn't as numb as he is these days, there's no doubt in my mind that me and him would have reconciled. There's no doubt. But the fact that he just numbs any part of pain that he has is really sad, and I feel bad for him. But that's his fucking choice. You know, it's not like anybody forces those pills down his throat. I don't blame you, babe. Get your groove on. But, yeah, so Melton John came in here and was accusing John Camillo of not being real, saying I'll be back to him in no time, saying that he could have me in a minute if he wanted me, but that's not the fucking truth anymore. I totally gave him a shot and he fucking ruined it, you know. And so I told my man about this, and he's like, is there any way I can just get on stream with you and talk? And I'm like, there's stream yards, but, you know, I don't know how to use it, so I may use that. And then, because he wants to cuss this motherfucker out, John does. John wants to cuss Melton out. And that Hazel cunt, too, because they both flagged his channel. I hate fucking flaggers, yet she says she doesn't flag. Come on, Hazel, God almighty. Anyway, moving on. No, you're beautiful, Jesse. Moving on. So, I saw Anderson, you know, it's so funny, like, poor Rosie. I know Anderson Henderson better than he knows himself, and she thinks that he likes her, but he doesn't. He's making fun of her. He's very charming and convincing, but he doesn't like her at all. And I hope she was picking around playing when she said that, because he doesn't like, he's straight all the way, and he doesn't like her. He doesn't like trannies. He calls them that. You know, and he doesn't like blacks. You saw him and Liz saying the N-word over and over and over and over and over and over, that he had to take the stream down. Like, multiple streams. But it was fucking funny watching Rosie diss the shit out of this guy. I hope Sig uploads a parody on something like this right now. I want Sig to fucking put this in a video of his, of me and Anderson, and how stupid fucking Anderson is for going in doing the one thing you're not supposed to do as a live streamer. It's an unspoken rule, and that's tell somebody that you're live. Especially when you never visit their channel and talk to them on a regular basis. And even if you do, it's very disrespectful. It obviously shows he's just wanting to get, you know, views and subs. That's all he ever cared about before, when he got that 1,000 sub channel, when me and Carlos were working tirelessly to promote his fucking ass. But you just don't do that. And his channel is crap. It's tanked. He doesn't respect his audience. Half the time he comes on, he looks like he just rolled out of bed. He's like got really red eyes, or wearing sunglasses, or drooling out the mouth, barely able to keep up with comments, simple comments that anybody with a brain who reads them, he'll read them and be like, huh? And not even, it'll just go whoosh right over his head. Which is, it's sad, to see him in that state, but that's just what he's chose to do, is numb his feelings and shit, and numb his pain, and he does it now with drugs, which is sad. But that's his choice. Nobody forces him to fucking push that many pills down his throat when we already know he's going to smoke a shit ton of weed on top of it. He's addicted to it. He's addicted to marijuana. I don't care what anybody says. You can become addicted to that. And I mean, he's been a big pot smoker ever since I knew him as a kid. I knew him when I first met Paul, and that was at like 15 and a half, 16, when I first started talking to Paul. Not met, but started talking. Started watching his videos, things like that. So I've known him a long time, and the poor guy, I feel so bad for him now, but he just really ruined our relationship. I can't, that's all on you right now, Anderson. That's all on you, bud. You ruined our friendship. You ruined everything. Because I know what I did was shitty, but at the same time, you don't even take into consideration all the things you've done. And most of the things you've done, I never got an apology for. But I apologized, and because it was wrong, and I'm usually the bigger person, and I apologize when I'm in the wrong, but did my shit go? Hold on. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Streamlabs logged me out. Hello, Vicky. Hey, Vicky! I hope she's still here. Good to see you, sweetheart. Good to see you! Yes, we definitely love Carrie. Love my little Carrie. I'm glad you're able to just sneak away, Carrie. I should have done that years ago. Yay, Vicky, I'm glad you're still here. But I loved Anderson Henderson with all my heart. Like, I was in love with him for many, many years. And I couldn't just let him go. But that's so crazy. Ain't that crazy? I thought y'all had Is this the first time this has happened, or has this been happening on and off? You're not talking about the new one, are you? He still cares, Carrie. And I wonder what happened to make y'all fight, but I understand if you don't want to say. He cares. If he's texting you at all. If a man don't like you, honey, they're not going to respond to you at all. So he still cares. Hey, John of Oof. Hi, Abby. Wanted to say hey and leave like at the park. Gonna jog and play some ball. Take care. Sounds good, John. Sounds good. Okay, so this is the first time. I figured it was because you guys were perfect. And he does care for you. He has your best interest at heart. You were just telling me the other day how he, was saying how something about I'm a good influence on you in, different ways. But he does love you, honey. Every couple's gonna fight. That's just the way it is. I can't tell you how many times I've fought, but at the end of the day, my there's an old saying that says, don't go to sleep mad at each other. I really tried hard, and with the men that truly loved me, I really try hard not to go to bed, mad, because that person could die in their sleep, and that'd be the last thing you guys did was fight. So, he's texting you, he loves you, it'll pass. Don't just say fuck it and leave, especially if you love this man. And But do tell him what's on your mind. But be soft, Men are real gentle even though they don't like to pretend they are. I'm sure you've figured that out by now. They're real sensitive. They're real sensitive. Anyway. So Rosie O'Kelly owned. Rosie O'Kelly owned Anderson. When he probably never goes to her string. I know Anderson Henderson. He doesn't ever go to her strings. He went in there to say hey to her. He might pop in and say hey, stay for a minute, and then he bounces. He's not going to watch any of her strings. I know him. Okay. But he popped in there to say hey, just to tell her and her audience that he was live because he wants more views, when all he has to do is provide some quality content. Go out and live stream in real life. Show us your town. Or fucking do some of that shit you used to do where you were like doing the Colton Wood thing where you were going up on the fucking up to people, and like I was just watching that video the other day of you, Anderson, on JJJ Productions, of you saying, did you vote for Trump? And she's like, what does it matter? And then he's like, who gives a fuck, bitch? Who gives a fuck? Go buy yourself another hit of meth and pack of cigarettes and suck more dicks, bitch. I mean, that was quality, do shit like that because you got the goal to, Anderson, you used to anyway. Don't just sit in that apartment and drug yourself up and waste away and get so lonely and bored that you want to come on here and have the same people on every night if that's what you're still doing for fucking live streams, because it shows you can't hold your own. You need to be able to create your content and hold your own and appreciate your audience and not be rude to them, which deep down, guys, if you get to know Anderson, he's not as big of an asshole as he makes it out to be. Like, it's almost like he tests people with that. If you can still love him or like him and see and really stick to, being loyal to him and supporting of him, and he's a baby. I don't care what he says. He is an emotional mama's boy baby, needs to be cradled, needs to be uplifted. And if you can do that, even when he's an asshole, and see through that and stick by him. Oh, John said he's scared of getting close to me just now. Damn. Yeah, so I don't know what my man's doing. I know, can't live with them, can't live without them, baby. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Some of us are dudes. Goose is a sweetheart. He could get hurt doing that, though. He's over 6 foot tall. And if he acted threatening, then he might go to jail or something. Yeah, but I doubt it. I mean, it's just kind of funny. I agree. I don't think he should be that aggressive, but maybe play pranks. He's very witty and quick on the uptake and charming. He could do those kind of videos, or just his old videos, just get in a fight with somebody and do a video disc. But the thing is, he has to do that sober or it's garbage. He can't do it anymore. Damn, I don't know what John means by that. He's afraid to get close to me. He's like, I love you. I want you to be my one and only. Does your heart belong to me? I'm like, yes. And then he's like, the last thing he texted me is, I want to get closer to you. I've watched you for years, 10 years. I've tried to hate you even and can't. And now he says he's scared to get close to me. What the fuck? I don't want him to get scared. I love him, Hey, Ouija Loke, let's talk a minute. What's going on? What's going on? Why did you leave my stream earlier? Me and you were cool. Why did you get all mad at... Melton was the one came in here. You told him to handle it. What did you want him to handle exactly? He was the one coming in here being rude to me. Won't let me move on. Doesn't want, or won't, and this that he doesn't want me to. Why were you taking up for that? I understand he's a juggalo king and everything, but what he was discussing was between me and him. It had nothing to do with the juggalos. And why were you being so aggressive saying you're leaving and stuff? I asked you questions after you left. You were just like, handle this, Melton. What did you want him to handle exactly? Yeah, I think he should get out of the house more, but maybe find something in between what he used to do. Well, he's always stayed inside. If it wasn't with his mom, it's now in this apartment. Like, he's always been very reclusive. I wasn't that reclusive until I got kidney failure. Now I'm really, really reclusive. Like, I'm a hobbit. But not even, I mean, even now, I'm not nearly as much of a hobbit as him. He doesn't have a car. He doesn't, I mean, I don't ever see him go out. I don't ever really remember any videos from the 12 years I've known him of him being outside. Maybe there's been a couple that he made, like in a music video called Hollow Tips. He was outside in that one. That's been, God, before he met me, I think. I mean, he's never, I don't know. He's very, and that's why he said, I saw him say something where he's like, you fucking people are getting upset over having to be quarantined with COVID, but you people don't know what it's like to be quarantined. And he's right. He has every right to say that, because he has been alone, and, like, I mean, he's been quarantined, self-quarantined for years. So he really does have a right to say that. What would make a man be afraid to get close to me? I don't understand this. How are you going to hit me up and tell me, you love me and all this, and then you want to get close and then say he's scared? And then I guarantee if I ask him why, he's not going to tell me. Because you're jealous of what, Ouija Loke? Melton John and me are jealous of what, honey? Jealous of what? You gotta be more specific than that, because I'm very confused. Maybe a dirt-to-dirt moment on my part. But if you're jealous, at least you're a communicative man. At least you know how to communicate. Jealous of what? Were you jealous of, I don't know what he's talking about unless he tells me. I'm not going to speculate. I'm sorry to hear that too, Goose. Yeah, but Ouija, you said you were 17, honey. I mean, that's underage. I'm 28, almost. I mean, I could go to jail for that, Ouija, seriously. I look like shit in the videos Sig uploaded to me. I do have pretty eyes. They were just puffy that day. Fuck, this disease has destroyed me. Yeah, go do your fucking John thing. No, okay. Melton John? No, that's never happening again. So I don't know why you were telling him to handle it. Because I wasn't talking about him. He said he was 17. In my last stream, unless I misunderstood. But, this man, John Camillo, is who I'm talking about. And he definitely has worked hard for many months to be with me. And I've just treated him like garbage. But he came back out the blue since December, and he's really sweet, and I may end up with him. I don't know. Well, Ouija, why were you saying 17 over and over in my last stream? Are you lying? Hey, what's up, Ernesto? How are you? I remember the time Anderson went outside one night and some dudes were stalking him in one of those old, long cars, maybe the mafia type. No, Ernesto, you don't know what you're talking about. That's not true. Where's Jackie? Hey, Jackie! What's up? Mwah. I saw one of your comments on Sig's videos. I was catching up on a bunch of them. And you were like, now we just need to get rid of Anderson and Bergs and Elvis and we'll all be good. And I was like, amen. You're jealous of my new man, but why were you saying 17? I don't understand that. You're 31. Do you have... I went to your page. I don't even see any content on your page, babe. Let's see what you look like. Talk. But right now, yeah, I am trying to get in... maybe I am falling too hard, and I don't want him to fall too hard either, even though he's well deserving of a relationship with me. I don't know what that means, though, Ouija Lo. You know I don't know what that means. You know I'm not Juggalo. Anyway, don't be jealous, okay? You're always welcome to come here, and I enjoy your presence. But again, with John, yes, I love John. Yes, I could fall in love with John. But me and him got to talk. We got to get to know each other a lot better. But I am smitten on him very, very hard. And yes, I do care for him. And yes, he is deserving of it. If somebody knows things about you and was able to tell you things that there's no way they would know unless they had been watching you for 10 years... They tell you they watch your videos multiple times. They're obsessed with you. They love you. They've even tried to make themselves hate you. It doesn't work. I mean, that, and then they're so sweet and loving. That's a man that's deserving. You know what I mean? I've been abused a lot, and I don't want to get abused anymore by people like Anderson. Definitely not by John. And even in my real life, I still love my ex, and he doesn't feel the same way. Like, he loves me, but more as like his kid. And I find that a bit abusive, how I try to just give him a hug or something, and he gets sometimes really weird. I don't know. Like, I'm just sick of it. I want to move on with somebody that is going to love me and going to have a good relationship with me. I'm not going to stick around here with abusive men or men that don't know what they want and knock me out of motherhood because of that, because I stay faithful or whatever. Like, I'm just sick of that. I've done that for years, and it's starting to take its toll on me emotionally. And I mean, I was under the impression that I'd be fucking celibate for the rest of my life because of these men. But when I'm a very, like, sexual being, and you know, it's just fucked up, like. But I have a heart, and I'm very faithful, you know, and I'm very loyal. And I just want happiness like everybody else wants, you know. I'm going to pay attention. Look, I'm reading right now. Oh, my amen was for all of them, honey. Okay, he said I had 17 viewers, and 17 is wholly in the Juggalo community. You know him better. He's not worthy of you. Which one, Anderson or Melton? Yeah, Melton's totally done. If you're not going to pay... I just read everything, babe. Hey, Born Mush, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by again, darling. Yeah, oh yeah, no, I'm totally done with both of them. Totally done with Melton, John, and Anderson. That's totally done. Miss Jackie, what you doing, Mark? What time is it?
Working an hour over there.
Oh. My ex left his uniform over here the other night. One of his uniforms with the lame tag on it. So he came over here to get it. Abby, you can trade a lot of men for your childbearing years is one of the things you may regret giving up these assholes. Exactly. I'm not gonna be. Look, I mean, John wants a baby. He's talked about it. If we get closer to each other, then that may happen. But I don't know. I just gotta, I don't know. I gotta get closer to him and talk to him more. And I mean, Marcus has made it clear he's not gonna give me a child. And I'm pretty sick, guys. I don't even know if I can. I mean, I still ovulate, so I can have a child, but I don't know if I don't know if I'll survive it. I don't. Stewie's just really bullying me, Born Mush. I don't know what his problem is. I said, whatever I did to you, Stewie, I am so sorry. And Vicky let me know the other day he's talking crap. I don't ever go to his page. I don't watch his videos. I don't thumbs his videos down. I don't strike him. He's really bullying me. Like, I feel extremely bullied. He's talking. He was a mod for my channel, and then I gave him multiple wrenches, and all of a sudden I took everybody's wrenches away because everybody was coming to me saying, we got blocked, like good people. And I'm very, very much against blocking on my channel. So what I did was I went back, but I didn't tell nobody I was going to do it, and the only mod left was one of Stewie's accounts. And he admitted he was the rogue mod. And then I was just shocked, because I've seen other people give him wrenches, like Witty Widow Linda, that he doesn't like. And that's the whole reason he stopped liking me, is because I was starting to befriend Hazel, and he hates her. And after I befriended her and then saw that she was a snake for myself, or I'm just going to say, I just saw things that she did that I am really against. So I stopped liking her. I stopped corresponding with her, and, I just feel really bullied. He's a grown man. He's a father. I think he said he had a daughter that's like almost as old as me, or I don't know, or somebody that he considered a daughter that's almost as old as me. And I just feel really hurt losing him as a friend. I really tried to do anything I can to reconcile that friendship, and all I keep getting are reports of him just talking mad trash, uploading clips of my videos, and the clips that he's uploading, like where I called Gorda and Roxy a spick, which I apologized to them immediately after saying it. It was like right after they had called me every racial slur in English under the sun that you could call a white person. And I had Marcus translate, and they were calling me like racial slurs in Spanish as well. They didn't apologize to me at all. And while I got cussed out by them too, like Dave LCD had asked me if I thought any of these two ladies were pretty, and I didn't know the Roxy woman at all. She had just came in out the blue to fight Gorda with me, I guess. And but I knew what Gorda looked like, and I said, yeah, I think Gorda's pretty. And she started asking me if I like PUSSY, if I'm a carpet licker, if I'm gay. I'm like, no. I can think another woman's attractive, and that doesn't mean I'm gay, because it doesn't. But, it is what it is. I just don't want them in my life anymore. I see them for what they are, and I just, all the negativity with Stewie's channels that I've watched in the past, I thought his videos were of him uploading like entire clips in their entirety, but he just crops it to make people look bad. That's what he did to me. And it's never like anything positive. It's always really mean stuff about people, and I feel really bullied. Like, still to this day, he comes in here sometimes under clones, or he sends people over here, and he just takes over my stream. Like the last time I tried to apologize to him when he was in here, I didn't kick him out or nothing. I said, Stewie, what can I do to make amends with you, or at least, like, satisfy you enough to make it to where we can at least be civil with each other. And he wouldn't speak at all. He started a rumor that I'm a cokehead, and all he did was type like 100 times, copy and paste the word cokehead over and over, letting me know that he has no intentions of trying to reconcile or be civil. So I just feel really bullied by that grown man with children, and I ignore him, and I don't want anything to do with him. That's pretty much the gist of that. Exactly, Carrie, exactly. That's what I want. Ouija, you don't even know John. What the heck? Yeah, but I have a 5-year wait list here, so, with the transplant. I didn't see that, Carrie. Like I say, I avoid people that attack me for no reason. But Jackie, I met my husband on YouTube, and we had a great marriage. So, it can happen. I had a great marriage, and I mean, the best man I ever met was through this channel right here. And if he would have left me with a child, I'd have been extremely happy, you know. It would be sad raising it without a father, but I have so many dudes that ask me out and come on to me and stuff. It wouldn't be hard to find a man that, you know, as long as I made clear that I come with this beautiful child, and if you can't be a father to him, then you can't be with me, you know. Hey, Rena, what's up? Well, he gets under a lot of people's skin, Jackie. I mean, he bullies a lot of people. Not just me. Well, I mean, it takes him making... I mean, you say he'll stop if I stop. But for me to even make a video about him, I get like 20, 30 reports and video clips of people, both here and on Facebook Messenger, before I just sometimes blow. So, it is what it is. Yeah, I won't make any videos. And then I remember what you told me regarding your son, Carrie. So yes, I will not be making any more videos about him. We've already talked about this. I've told you this. I started watching you through Stewie. He said Carrie had been trolling you. No, Satsuma. See, that's another lie. Carrie and I are great friends. She's I consider her the co-owner of this channel, dude. That's how much I trust her and love her. Well, another thing I think that really caused a rift between me and Stewie is that he would always come into my page, and he had a crush on me. It was obvious. And then his friend Gorda caught him flirting with me in a stream once, and she doesn't like Hazel either, so she came to my page out of the blue, warning me against her, not to be her friend, and I didn't know who the woman was, and I was always trying to be nice to her. The first time I went to her page, I left a comment telling her she was pretty, and then she just really turned on me whenever I questioned her further as to, what did Hazel do to you? I apparently misunderstood her whenever I thought that Hazel had flirted with the man that she liked. But she said no, she got very, very, very angry at me. And yeah, I didn't want to be a part of that negativity either. Ouija. No, Satsuma, that's obviously not the case. Just like all his videos, I'm sure he's uploaded for me, have been edited, have been cropped to fit his narrative. He does that to everybody. And if I would have known that when I first met him, I would have never watched him. But, like, for instance, he's told me not to be friends with Witty Widow, and I'm not friends with her, but, I mean, he caught me in her room one time because I wanted to see what she was about, and he's got a lot of wrenches in her room, so if he ever gets mad enough at her, he can take her whole stream down, Satsuma. That's what he did to me. He asked me for 2 wrenches on 2 accounts for his protection, he said. I gave them to him. He said he wouldn't use them. And then I started befriending Hazel, and he used them. I deleted him as a mod, and then I had no mods, and then suddenly all of everybody, literally everybody was getting blocked. Go back into my settings, and boom, he had a hidden account that he was doing. And he openly told me it's me doing it. And then I saw a video when I went to his page the other day titled, because I didn't even know his page till Vicky told me, titled Stewie the Rogue Mod Strikes Again. So he's proud of doing that kind of stuff. And guys, I've seen him do it, not just coming as himself. He'll come in and befriend you too and do it. So be very careful who you mod. But I just left the page right after I read that. I didn't want to watch any of that. I just straight up left. I'm not even going to give that a view on YouTube. So, yeah. Yeah, Ernesto, I like it whenever I see consecutive numbers like that. I got a lot of freaking... Well, Ouija Loke, you upload some content. What on earth? What are you saying that for? Sat's a troll. She's being very nice. Don't block nobody in here. Carrie, what is going on? She's asking me questions. No, don't block anyone. I don't want anyone blocked. What did she lie about? She's just been in here asking me questions. I haven't been feeling well either, baby, so I wouldn't have seen it yesterday. I spent the whole day in the bed, throwing up and in the bed from a migraine. Jackie says there are definitely some whorish women who hate each other. I don't hate really anybody. I don't know what y'all were talking about. See, I got behind in my comments, so I'm going to go down. She's saying she's not a troll. Why, Carrie? What did she do? I don't know what's going on, ladies. Are you sure, Carrie, it's her? Her name is Sat, S-A-T-S-U-M-A. Carrie already has me blocked because I asked her the same question. Well, honey, I just gave you my best answer to the best of my knowledge. I don't lie. No, but she's mean to me. I don't like her. That's my right. I have YouTube rights. Well, that's true. If she don't like you, Satsuma, then that's her right. I'm a troll, but I have feelings for Abby. Ouija Loke, I went to your page. Do you have any comment? Do you have a picture of yourself? Do you not in face paints? Do you have? I mean, I don't even know what your voice sounds like, and I don't know what you look like. You gotta make a video. A southern bird. I just want Carrie to be happy. You want me to go to the South? What are y'all talking about? She says that's fine, Carrie. That is what the block button's for, is what Satsuma said. She is trying to troll you. She's trying to troll you. Sat is trying to troll you. Okay. I got more than one person. I don't know what the hell's going on, but goodness gracious, guys. Just block them if you don't like them. I know you're in pain, and I don't want you to be in pain. Yes, she's a doll. Satsuma give you the middle finger, Ouija. I gotta go to Satsuma's page, see what this chick's about. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know. I hope you and your man work it out, because how would you feel about possibly, well, she probably would get offended if I even asked her that. Poor Carrie, she and I, we relate a lot to each other in the physical pain we endure. Except she's got babies to take care of, man. She's strong. She is a strong woman. She is always keeping her house real nice and clean. It's so hard for me to keep anything clean but my body. I'm really, really particular about my body and my clothing. Okay, so John Camilo's texting me again. Satsuma, Carrie says that you weren't even that mean to her. She just wasn't in the mood that she guesses that day. Ouija, stop insulting Sat. Come on. No, I'm not going to get rid of somebody dude, if I don't block people like Milton John that gets under my fucking nerves to the fucking max and come in here and calls me a liar and shit, I'm not going to block somebody being nice to me. I don't like to block at all. I like for my page to be totally free speech, Ouija. Because there's so many. Because look at all the other accounts around here, Ouija. They got a bunch of dumb mods. The mods don't halfway listen to the orders of the host. And nobody gets free speech. And a lot of times people that don't deserve it get blocked. Even their own friends. And then we got people around here that are happy to be claiming themselves as rogue mods. So, I mean, Jesus. I don't want people blocked. And besides, I can't do that during a live stream, honey. Yes, Carrie is awesome. And Miss Jackie Blue is here. So, I'm going to text John because, yeah, I need to tell, me and him need to talk. I love you guys. There are 23 of you in here. I've been going 36 minutes. I've already done one live stream today. So, I love you guys. I appreciate all of you, even the lurkers. And I will talk to you later, okay? And I love you, Carrie. I hope you feel better, babe.